Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulullah wa ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My beloved brothers and sisters, I pray that Allah would bless you and would help Muslims in these very critical times that we are going through. Muslims are crying for change throughout the world. They are crying for political change, economic change. They want Islamic states, they want Islamic economies, they want Islamic fashion, they want Islamic education. And as they cry for change, I reflect on the words of Allah Azza wa Jal, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change that which is in themselves. And we need to look into our hearts. We need to look into our intentions, into our character, into the way we are relating to each other. This is the crucial issue at this point in time. The Prophet ﷺ said very clearly in authentic hadith and Muwatta of Imam Malik, بُعِثْتُ لِأُتَمِّمَ حُسْنُ الْأَخْلَاقِ. I have been sent to complete the best in character. And so character is what it's about. Our relationship with other people is the essence of the issue. And so we need to not only look at the political big issues, but the internal issues. And I found after many years in serving the community that the essence of our struggle was not on the outside, it was on the inside. And one of the key elements is that the family. It is the family. The family is the building block of the whole society. Without strong families, we cannot expect to have strong masajid and communities and strong nations. With strong families, with that bond there between parents and children, between family and family, then we have the building blocks for the whole society. What is happening, which is a peculiar phenomena at this point in time, is that we have many Muslim sisters, many families who have lost the breadwinner. The husband, through sickness or death or divorce, is no longer there to protect the children. It is the way of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and his community of Medina. They would incorporate people into their society. They would reach out to each other. They would take care of the orphans, take care of the women who needed to be protected. And so that is a crucial issue at this point in time. And especially in the countries where we are far away from the Muslim world, that Muslim sisters find themselves really out in the cold. And I remember one time in Toronto, Canada, it was after a big Eid celebration. And we had a lot of halal food that was left over, and we didn't want to throw it away. So we took this food to a Christian feeding home. This was a feeding home, and it was a good work that the Christians were doing. They were feeding poor people. So instead of throwing it away, we said, let us give this food, at least it goes to the poor. So we took it to this special mission, and the woman came and she said, oh, thank you very much. I'm glad to get halal food because over 40% of the women who are in this mission are Muslims. They are Muslim women who have been driven out of their homes or who have lost their family, who cannot support themselves, and they are dependent upon us. And they don't want to eat food that is not halal. So I'm really glad that you're bringing halal food. I was in shock because we have thousands of people who just made Salatul Eid. We enjoyed ourselves. We have our new suits on. We are driving our cars. But yet, there's hundreds of families that are struggling just to get halal food on their table. And so I realized that we will never get victory on the ground. We can never expect Nasrullah to come to us if we do not come to the assistance of the poor and the needy within our community, especially the women and the orphans and those who are crying out right now. And so I make a special appeal, to our community to take care of the orphans, look for the families, do whatever you can. If there are those brothers and sisters who have a setup, a relief group, give what you can to this group. If you know somebody personally who is suffering, Take some of your food. Every day take something to that family. And realize that this is the way of the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. It is not just sunnah, 2 rakats in the masjid. The sunnah is to give of yourself in a way where it hurts. The sunnah is to think about other people as the way you think about yourself. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was rahmatan lil alameen. He was a mercy for all of humanity.